Hi, it's Heather from Strings and Threads. Welcome to my channel. Thank you for being here. I am so excited to be here to talk to you, and I'm so excited that you decided to join me and be part of this channel. And if you're not already subscribed, I'd encourage you to please subscribe and join our little yarning community. We have so much fun here. I always start with a question of the day, and so today's question of the day is, do you enjoy hiking and outdoor activities? I think the question was probably specifically like, do you like camping and outdoorsy things? And I have to say that I do enjoy hiking. I love going out on the trail, and we have a lot of nice places around here where we can hike. But camping in a tent, any place that doesn't have a shower and a plumbing toilet with plumbing, I'm out, sorry. But I do enjoy hiking. I like going out in the woods and walking in the trails and all of that, looking at nature. So today is Moody Monday. I'm just going to do a brief synopsis. If you're interested, I do have, I keep wanting to say a folder. What is it? When I organize all the videos that are the same into one place. Playlist. I do have a playlist of all of my Moody Monday things if you wanted more details about them. But basically, it's where we're making things with yarn to donate. So it can be knitting, crocheting. I've been doing pretty much all crocheting, but anything knitted or loom knitted, anything that you're making to donate for donations, that's what Moody Monday is about. The reason why I call it Moody Monday is because the type of stitch that I use, or the type of yarn I use, or the color of the yarn, if I wanted it to match, are all based on my mood. So I had seen in other places where people would make blankets and they would pick their color based on their mood. They might say, I chose, and you don't have to do it this way, but an example might be, I chose blue because I was having the blues that day, or something like that. And it could also be your stitch or your the texture of the yarn that, and I just thought that that would be something fun to do. And then when we talked about what we did, it would also give us another way to get to know each other better. So I have two stations that are joining me. Teresa from Critters Crochet is joining me, and Jenna from Jenna's Stitches is also joining me. I actually made one of her hat tutorials, so I'll show that in a minute. But if you're a station and you would like to join in and talk about what you're making to donate, I would love if you would join in. Just either write me a comment or send me an email so that I can add you to my videos, so that I can add your name to the list of people joining in. Or if you just want to send me pictures of what you've been working on, I could put pictures into my videos to show what you've been working on. So that's kind of hopefully gets you up to speed on what we're doing. So Jenna from Jenna Stitches put out a hat tutorial this week for one of her designs. And so of course I had to make it the first chance that I got. And I'm going to use that as a donation this week. So let me show her hat, and then I'll talk a little bit about my donations. I'm so excited about Jenna's hat that I'm just going all out of order and a little bit out of whack today. But here's how her hat and I'll put a link in my description to her hat tutorial if you would like to make one too. Her tutorial is amazing. It's easy to follow, and you come out with a beautiful hat. And I just really love the texture of this. This week, the crocheting hats were all about texture for me. I've been really into, I think that it kind of switches it up for me. When I was making hats that were all like double crochet all the way around, or all half double crochet all the way around, it just kind of got boring. So I wanted to work on the textures. And this hat is full of textured stitches. And I'll put it on just so you can get an idea, because it's gorgeous. I have a little like mini bun right here. So, sorry, let me see if I can get it over my mini bun. There we go. Excuse me. So it's really pretty. And the textures and the color, well, the colors aren't her choosing, but I like the way the colors worked up in this. I forgot to bring the cake over here that I used, but if you're interested, just shoot me a message and I'll check what the colorway on that was. So I forgot, because I was so excited about Jenna's hat, to tell you that right now I am donating hats to my school. I work at the same school district that my kids go to, and they collect hats every Christmas time, and they donate it to families. They collect more than hats. They also collect coats and scarves and mittens and gloves, you know, warm things that families would need for the winter. And they hand them out to people in the district who are in need. And then if they have leftovers, they disperse them out into our community for where the needs are in our community. And so that's where my first batch is going to go. And they'll probably collect those in somewhere about a month. I'm going to continue Moody Monday probably through the entire winter. And I haven't decided yet where my next batch of things are going to go, but I'm kind of thinking maybe the homeless shelter, nursing homes is another idea. I'm going to put lists of places that take donation in my description. Now, the ones in my description, you'd probably have to mail them to, but if you're not able to or not really wanting to put stuff through the mail, you can look in your own community and find places, hospitals, nursing homes, homeless shelters, those types of things, veterans associations, that those types of places will usually take these kind of donations. So, you know, if you wanted to participate and you were thinking, oh, I don't really want to mail them, or I don't know where to go, you know, those are some ideas for you. Or you can mail them out to places. I have a link to a veterans association, to homeless shelters. There's even a place around here. I probably mention this every week, so I'm sorry if you've already heard this, but I'll be quick. There's a place around here called Wrap It Up, where they collect hats and scarves, and then they put little notes on them that you can keep them. So if you're out in the cold and you needed a hat, you could just pick up the hat and keep it. But they take the hats and scarves that they get, and they just put the notes on them and plop them all over town, you know, on park benches, on street lamps, on trees, and people can just go and pick them up. And I thought that would be a fun thing to do. If you don't have that in your area, you could start it yourself. You know, there's no reason why you couldn't do something like that. So anyway, I'm sorry, I'm a little backwards and out of sync today, but I wanted to show you the other hats. I had a teacher tell me that there was a kid in my school who was really, really wanting a Where's Waldo hat. So I just kind of made up my own little thing for it. I do not have the red pom-pom on top. There's another lady that I work with who's very, very good at making pom-poms. And so she's going to make the red pom-pom for me, and I'll sew it on top. But I only have the hat. So this was my version of it. I know in the pictures it's all white here and then red here with a red pom-pom, but I thought that it might be a little bit, if you're not wearing like the Where's Waldo costume or whatever, I just thought that it would kind of look more Where's Waldo type if it had the red and white stripes in it. So I would consider this a donation, because it's not like somebody paid me to do it, and it was somebody who really wanted it, who does not know that they're going to get it. But I'm going to lump this in with my Moody Monday. So that was the Where's Waldo hat. And like I said, it will get a red pom-pom, but somebody else is making the pom-pom for me, because I'm not really the best at making them. And then I made one more hat. I made something that had a new stitch to me. Now this was last weekend. So if you looked at one of my Square Saturday or Square Sunday videos from last week, the stitch was used in one of those squares that I made. It was called a diagonal front post double crochet. And I had never done that before, and it took me a little bit to try and figure out how to do it. But once I figured it out, I thought that would kind of make a neat hat. So I tried that, and it did turn out pretty neat, but there was a really, really nice surprise with this hat. And the nice surprise is, look at what happens when I turn it inside out. Isn't that gorgeous? So this could be the type of hat that you could wear either way. So I'll put it on like this. I actually think I like it better inside out. And I'll put it the other way so you can see it the other way. Oh, my hair. Well, no one ever said that I had the best hair. So here's how it looks that way. So this hat is like a hat full of surprises. You know, you can wear it either way, a reversible hat. And it's funny because this kind of does look like it's two layered, like I did one layer for the inside, one layer on the outside, but I didn't. This is just one stitched worked all the way around. I'm going to keep it this way because I actually kind of like this way better. So, all right, well, thank you for joining me for my Moody Monday. And if you'd like to join in, please feel free to join in. If you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing and, you know, becoming part of this little community that we have here. I've been working more on Christmas items, so I think that I've perfected the pattern that I'm going to use for the mystery crochet along, Christmas crochet along. So I'm really excited about that. I'm probably going to try and, hopefully this week I'm going to try and start filming it so that it's just ready to put out after Thanksgiving. So right after Thanksgiving, I don't know if I'll wait till the first week in December or if I'll just be too excited and put it out right after Thanksgiving. We'll see what happens. But take a look for that. And I'm also going to look for other types of things that we can do. Like maybe I'll find some kind of Christmas tutorial, like a regular one, not a mystery one, to do with you. If I have time, I would love to do a second mystery one. I don't know how my time will work out, but we'll see. Anyway, I'm yapping away here and I'll let you get going. And I hope you all have a great day.